you have to say about that?
I don't think it's going to sink in, and I think the first thing that comes to mind when I crossed that finish line was obviously excitement and emotion, but proud, so proud. 2015 to 2016, 12 months with 4 injuries, 4 severe injuries, and then in August, the first day of the athletics of the Olympics last year, I decided to coach myself and started writing. It took me hours and hours and hours on the first day to write a program out and decide what was best for me and what I couldn't do as being an older athlete and having these injuries troubles and taking those first steps onto the track, and my training partners saying, you can do this, you've got this. And I've got the most tight-knit little squad, I call them Team Pearson, I guess, of my friends and my mum and my husband, obviously, and my training partners. I've only got 2, but they've been fantastic. And they're the ones that I have to thank tonight, because I don't think I would be here without them, with their support and their belief. They had more belief than I did coming into tonight. And yeah, it's just incredible. Every single emotion that you can think of that you hold in your body just came out over that finish line, and it wasn't surprise, it wasn't shock, it was just pure. I was just proud. I was so proud of what I had done to get here.
Is that why it's different to 08? Like you likened it to 08 straight afterwards. But
I think 288 was a surprise in a way. That was just pure excitement, but it did feel a little bit like 08, I guess, with the celebration and the excitement. Because London was such a relief more than anything to get that done, and these World Championships is just like, yes, it's a relief to get it done, but just, I think the last 4 years, even like 2013 onwards, I've had injuries year after year after year, and just coming out here knowing that I haven't been injured and I've done everything I possibly can, I left no stone unturned to get here. I don't even know how to feel. I'm just numb at the moment, and I can't wait to I'm enjoying it already, but like really enjoy it with the people that have supported me to get here.
Can you take us through the race? I mean, she got a good start.
Did she? I don't know. I think she must have, obviously. I got the reaction times here. Yeah, and then I think she faltered over 1, and I was paying attention for some reason, and then she started hitting hurdles. I think it was over hurdle 3 or 4, and I said, she's hitting hurdles, don't you get into that rhythm, don't you fall into hitting hurdles, you're going really well at the moment, you're consistent, you're probably the most consistent one out here, so just keep running and go fast. And I think that's when I just put the pedal down and didn't want to look at that anymore and just ran fast.
When in this whole journey did you start believing that this was possible?
Probably from the first day I started training. I knew it was possible, I knew I could get here, and I remember someone saying, oh, you can be the world champion again, and didn't feel awkward about it. I was like, oh yeah. And when I know that I've felt that, I know that it's in me to do it. Like if I don't feel that spark, then I know there's something wrong, but I felt it straight away. It's obviously been a really, really hard run to get here, but just so proud of what I've been able to achieve.
So that's the Gold Coast, Commonwealth Games on the Gold Coast, that's a big deal. Have you dared to think beyond that yet?
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, I love the idea of going to a 3rd Olympics. I missed out in Rio in 2016, and so I'd love the idea of going to Tokyo, but I mean, it's another I don't even know what year it is, 3 years to go, and it's just a matter of whether my body can handle it. I'm 30 years old, well I'm 31 next month, and it's a matter of whether my body can hold up, and it's about still being smarter and I'm looking after myself, and that's what's got me here tonight. And it's just, can I do it for another 3 years? I don't know. I'll tell you in 3 years.
Given what you've been through in the last few years, how does this compare to Daegu in regards? Is this sweeter than your first world title? Does it feel sweeter than 6 years ago?
Yeah, I think so. I went into Daegu and I was winning. Like from a year out, I was going to win the World Championships. And these ones, yeah, I said that I had that feeling of confidence that I could do this. But this one is just, I didn't do it by myself, but I did kind of do it myself as well. Like I had a lot of support, but I was the one who did the programming and got myself out on the track and had like 3 hats on my head, talking to one another all the time, every single day, and making sure that everything was going well. And I think every medal is different, and this one sure is very different to the rest of them.
What gave you the decision to coach yourself? Like what spurred you to make that decision?
I think I just had, I knew that I could do it. I wasn't worried about sort of writing the program out. I knew what I could and couldn't handle. It was just a matter of, am I going to do it right? Is this the right person to be doing this for me, which is me? And am I going to be able to listen to my body and be smart about it and look after it? And I just said, well, you're just going to have to try. And I said to myself, if it doesn't work out in the first few months, then we'll just try and find someone who can help.
While you were away,
turning points of recent weeks where it really became like Diamond League here.
Yeah, I went to Monaco and I was really excited to get back to Tunbridge and train because I knew that I had some great support from the AA staff. I had 2 coaches on the team that I knew I'd be able to take my coach's hat off and leave it up to them to get me through the next 3 weeks. I needed some eyes. I needed to just be the athlete and listen to someone who I could put my trust in and get me through to these World Championships as the winner.
Knowing what happened on the way, like throughout while you were away, other girls come up, Kendra wins a record, but did you always feel confident that big event racing is different and that's where that's your forte?
Of course, I knew that I was going to be capable of doing well at major championships. It was just a matter of, could she? And I didn't know if she could or not. And then I just had to stop focusing on what other athletes were doing and what they were achieving because I knew what I was capable of and I just had to believe in myself.
Last two before personal team straight.
Sorry,
you couldn't see your husband or your team?
Yeah, no.
Have you found them?
Yeah, I found them. They were right at the front row by the medal ceremony.
You looked a bit lost there.
Yeah, because I remember in 2014, which was my last Australian team before this in Glasgow, I didn't find my mum at all in the victory lap, and I always see it every single victory lap, and so I made sure I wanted to call out to her to make sure she could get to me this time so I could see her.
You weren't going to go before your team?
No.
What were you saying to yourself in the box, Sally?
Oh, just let's go fast. That's all you have to do. There's no thinking about this, just go.
What's your plans for the rest of the season now? Is this going to be it, or do you think you'll
No, definitely going. I'm actually running the 100 flat in Birmingham. It wasn't my idea. My agent and husband just put me in it, just said, just go and do it. You don't have to train then, just another competition. And I'm going to Zurich Diamond League because I made the final, and I think Berlin competition, and then the street meet in Gateshead.
Just one other question. Obviously Australia have obviously been struggling with Pearson medals. Did you feel a sense of kind of responsibility, almost pressure to deliver, given that you don't have any medals up to now?
I definitely feel like a bit of a leader of our team. I feel like our team really is in a different headspace at the moment, positive headspace, because I think they realise now what they have to do to become the best in the world, and I think that's very important going into the Commonwealth Games next year. And I really like the group of athletes that we have, and they want to work hard and they want to be the best, and it's just a matter of how they do that and how they go about it. And I think these World Championships will make them realise what they have to do to step up their game, and I think I'm really proud of everyone who's gotten out there at these championships.
Great, thanks everyone.